lost your mind? Have you ever lost your mind? Have you ever lost your mind?
Really now, guys. Oh, really now. Really now. Are you guys serious? What? Like, come on. Like, what the hell was I watching? What the hell was I watching? Um, there's a lot to dissect from a lot of this rubbish that we've been seeing from Manchester United. And like people don't want to hear this. I know they'll be like, it's too early to say this, but I feel Ralph Ragnick has to himself has to admit that that was a pile of rubbish. Right? And I've been saying that when you see something's not going right, let me tell you something. There's an instinct that a lot of coaches, I think, they ignore. And one of them is when they see that something is not going right, they keep persisting with it. And I don't understand that notion at all. I don't understand it. Like, let's be frank here and let's be blatantly obvious. Manchester United, let me tell you something. Ralph Ragnick, you've been here for 2 games, 3 games. Okay, fair enough. It's only a few games, but the warning signs are there. And I've been saying it with every manager that if they cannot see something within 3 or 4 games, there has to be questions raised as to what the hell are you seeing? What the hell are you seeing? Because McFred doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. It does not work. So how the hell is the next manager still seeing that same formation, same players, same starting 11, and still thinking that somehow it's going to miraculously work? Guys, it's not even about tactics at this point. It's about the players and quality of players on the field. Those players, you cannot save them in any kind of formation. You cannot. You cannot, guys. So I'm appealing now to Ralph Ragnick right now. Like, if by now you're in your second, third game, I'm telling you now, you're in your second or third game, and you still cannot see that the starting 11 needs a changing. I'm sorry. I'm going to be against you for the rest of until you're here. I'm going to be against you. Because I'm telling you now, as a manager, there's no way in hell or in thought can you go 4 games or 3 games picking the same team expecting a different result. There's no way in hell. No way in hell. Guys, you've got training sessions. People forget this. You've got training sessions in between. So you already more or less see that, okay, no, this player, that other player, should be starting ahead of that other player and that one. There's no excuses, guys. There is absolutely no excuses. I cannot make excuses for the next manager. I cannot, because at the end of the day, these guys are there with these guys for like the training sessions, and on top of that, they see the games. So I'm trying to understand what exactly are they analyzing when they're watching the game. So I'm not trying to buy this excuse that, oh, Ralph Ragnick has been. No, if he's here, I'm telling you now, and that goes for everyone. I remain impartial. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remain impartial to whatever is happening in football. I don't care who comes in. It can be my cousin. It can be my brother. It can be whoever. It can be my own mother that comes into a positional seat at Manchester United. If you're not doing the right thing, I'm gonna criticize you. I'm going to criticize you. I'm very impartial, guys. Like, I'm not blind on loyalty at all. I am not. Because what I see, it is what it is. And that has been proven with the other the other managers there being there. Because at the end of the day, I need to be seeing results. I need to be seeing what you're doing behind the scenes. And if you here picking the exact same side as the last manager was picking, it's hard for me to defend you. It's very hard because I don't understand what you're seeing that the next manager was seeing. That in fact the last manager was seeing before you came in. You get what I'm saying? So poor result. Poor. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna subdue myself and say it wasn't a poor result. It was an extremely poor result and a poor performance. There's a difference between having a poor result, performing well, and a poor result, not performing well. And for me, it's the exact same thing against Norwich. And I told you guys in the previous video, I told you guys when we were playing Norwich that I was not happy. Imagine we've won the game. Like we've won the game. We've got 3 points and people are out here celebrating. And I was like, no, I'm not celebrating this. I'm not celebrating this because it masked everything. It masked everything. Like, I don't know what it is with managers, but somehow when they escape, for somehow they sneak in a result, they get a 1-0 win away from home, even though they've been dominated, they played like they played badly, but they somehow got a 1-0. You still go out there and pick the same team in the next game. There's no logic behind it. I'm sorry to say it. I don't care whether you've been a manager for 20, 25 plus years. I'm sorry. I cannot back you on that crap. I cannot. I honestly cannot, because this is logic, guys. This is logic. I've been saying it for the longest time. I'm not a manager. I am not a manager, guys. I don't coach. I've never studied SAFA, UEFA, whatever license it takes to coach. But let me tell you something, logic never fails you in life. Logic never fails you in life. If you apply the same knowledge in every aspect in life, you will never be wrong. You will never be wrong. There will be special circumstances where you're exceptionally wrong in what you're saying and how you conduct yourself. But let me tell you something, logic never fails you. A lot of times, 99 over 99+%, it never fails you. It never fails you. If you have something and you believe in something and you've been seeing it, because it's not even about believing, it's about seeing, guys. It's about believing and seeing it for yourself. And you're still doubting it. That's where the problem is. But if you've seen something and you're blatantly seeing it over and over and over again, you cannot be sitting here and say, that's not true. What I've been seeing is just far-fetched. There's no way in hell, I'm sorry. I'm a football fan first and foremost. That's why I remain impartial. I remain impartial. I'm a Manchester United fan. I am a Manchester United fan from forever. Since I started watching overseas football, I've been a Manchester United fan. And I've been watching overseas football since the mid-90s. So it is what it is. I will remain impartial because that's what a fan should be. A fan should be impartial, guys. A fan should be impartial. Not, oh, because I'm a Man United fan, I gotta stick, I gotta have blind loyalty to this guy or that guy. There's no guy. This is a football club. This is a football institution. This is something that we adhere to every single day. Every single day, guys. We adhere to this football club. We follow whatever this football club represents. All over the world. People say it's fake because we're winning. No, people forget that we supported Manchester United because of its history. It's not because it was winning. We could have easily supported teams that, like the guys who were like Liverpool, because they won in the past ahead of Manchester United. We could have supported teams like Arsenal who were emerging, like Manchester United were dominating, but Arsenal were emerging. We could have went there, but we didn't because we understood the history that this club stood behind. And we still start sticking to this history. A lot of these fans have flip-flopped. They don't even know. They don't even have an identity. They don't have an identity of what Manchester United is all about. They don't have it. You understand? And so this is why I come into this conflicted behavior where everyone is hyped. Everyone is saying, oh, Manchester United, this and this and this. Guys, this is a combination of bad players and bad managers at this point. As much as I didn't like Solskjaer and he was immature, and it was very easy to throw him under the bus because he was a very extremely poor manager who shouldn't have not been there in the first place, who should not have been in a job of this size. I will say this, and I will say it blindly. In fact, not blindly, I'll say it in a more fair manner. The club in itself needs a huge restructure. A huge one. Ralph Rangnick hasn't helped himself. I'm not going to lie. He hasn't helped himself by picking the exact same team the previous manager picked. Because you cannot be expecting the same results from picking the exact same team as the previous manager. You cannot. You cannot, guys. Like, I cannot fend for this guy. I cannot, in any sense of manner, fend for this guy. I cannot. Like, you cannot be doing the exact same thing as the previous manager and expecting us to support you 100%. You cannot. It's logic. And I said it with the previous manager and the previous regime. You cannot be doing the exact same thing, hoping for a different result. Let me tell you something. Life doesn't work like it. It doesn't work in that manner. It doesn't. It doesn't. You understand me? It doesn't. So, for me, it's simple. This guy needs to he needs to change and try and find a more suitable team. He's been playing with the same team for the past 2 games or 3 games, whatever he's been in charge for. It's 3 games right now, right? So there's no excuses. Next game, I want to see a different lineup. I want to see different players. And if he's not doing that, I'm sorry, I cannot get behind what he's doing. Because for me, logic and whatever you're trying to do should be kicking in within a few games. It's not even about giving people chances. If someone does not perform within a space or a span of 3 games, you understand me? You need to change them. You gave them a chance. 3 games, how many minutes is that, guys? 3 games, how many minutes is that? And you're telling me, you're sitting there and saying that whatever you're trying to do is going to work. And you see that it's not working. In 3 games, how many minutes is that? 90 minutes is a game, guys. 90 minutes is a game. So you're telling me technically a manager who's been a manager for 20 plus games, in fact, who's been a manager for so many years, who's been a technical director for so many years, cannot see that, okay, this is not working out in 3 games. Come on. I'm not, listen, I'm not a football aspect in terms of being a manager and assessing players, but even I can see the obvious. One of the questions going to be raised on these managers that what they're doing here is just not working out. It's just not working out. You've been here for 3 games, my guy. You've seen this team. You said you've been seeing our team play before you've been a manager. You understand? So, and you go out and play the exact same team Solskjaer has been here trying to do for the last 2 years straight, and it hasn't worked out for you. And you coming here to do the exact same thing, and you're hoping for a different result. I'm sorry, I cannot back you. I cannot back you on a logical stance of view. I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot back you on that. You understand? And this is where he needs to make a change. If he's not going to make a change in the next game, I'm sorry, I'm not going to back this guy. I'm sorry. People say I'm very impatient, but you need to be logical. Football needs to be logical. You need to be objective when it comes to things like football. You need to be very objective. You can't be choosing sides, because the minute you choose sides, this is where results do not come. You cannot I don't compromise results when it comes to the club. When I want to see my club win, I'm sorry, I'm always never, ever going to choose sides. Whether it's the players, whether it's the manager, I don't care. If it's the combination of the both, I'm going to call it out as it is. I'm going to tell people how it is. You understand? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be a neutral when it comes to this. I'm going to be objective, because that's what a real football fan needs to be. This thing of being sentimental needs to come to an end. Man United fans, wake up. Wake up. I love Ralph Rangnick and what he represents in football, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not going to criticize him when he does something that's just not logically comprehensive. It doesn't make sense in any football terms and in any way, form, or shape. I can't back that. I don't have blind logic. I don't have blind I don't follow blindly. I don't follow the club in any blind or sense. I follow the club objectively. What I want for the club is the best that this club can ever produce and what this club has ever produced. That's what I want. That's what any true fan wants, guys. It's not even about Ralf Rangnick. It's not been about Solskjaer. It's not even about Van Gaal. It's not even about Mourinho. It's not even about anyone who's been there before. This is about Manchester United Football Club, Manchester United FC. You check me. That's what it's all about. And I want people to understand me and hear me, because this is how most Africans feel. Because I understand that there's a huge gap between British perspectives and African perspectives. You understand? Because people say, oh, Africans are detached from Manchester United because they've never been at Old Trafford. They've never been at, they've never been in England. They don't know where to locate Old Trafford for more. This is about passion, guys. This is about passion. This is why this club is supported. It's supported based on its history. It's based on its belief. Because let me tell you something. If you're a proper football fan, you will support, you somehow you end up supporting this club. Even when it's losing, whether it's drawing, we're still here. I'm still here. I'm South African. I'm still here. I'm still a Man United fan, despite us being as trash as we are. But because it's what the club's beliefs from the get-go got me here. Because I'm a proper football fan. I love football. I love football from the grassroots, guys. I love football. This is why I'm at Man United. But people will say, because I'm at Man United, because of the glory days, that's bullshit. I'm not going to lie to you and sugarcoat it. It's bull, completely crap. You understand? But because I want what's best for Manchester United, and I'm not biased, and I'm very objective. I look like a fake fan because I'm objective. But first game back, guys. First game back, and we drew against Newcastle. And it's just looking, these players, and I'm telling you now, I'm not going to blame the manager. I'm going to also blame the players. But at the same time, it's hard to be out here blaming the players if the manager is picking the exact same team that the previous manager is picking. It's very hard. If the manager is trying different combinations and it's still not working out, trust me, I'm with the manager 100% because I can see, oh, he's trying to mix it up a little. He's trying to pick a different team and whatnot, and it's still not working out. Definitely, I'm with him 100%. I'm not going to even lay a single blame on him. But he's picking the exact same players. So how can we say that this is just the player's fault? How can we say that that's the player's fault? Like, logically, we need to look at the manager. The manager is picking the exact same team. Now he needs to be out here saying, you know what, this is not working well. We played badly against Norwich. We got away with it, which should have never been a 3-pointer game. Any Man United fan who's realistic knows that that game should not have been a win for us. But he still picked up the same team till this day. Questions need to be asked. Someone in the backroom staff needs to be said, okay, you picked the same team for 3 games, whatever. We had poor games. So why are you picking the exact same team? Why are you picking the exact same team? You check me. So things need to be changed, guys, because we're falling behind in the table. We're falling extremely behind in the table, and there cannot be any furthermore excuses and mistakes. They can't be. Something needs to be done, and it needs to be done quickly. It needs to be done quickly. This management, this Ralph Ragnick and his assistant coaches need to find something. They need to get rid of the starting 11 because first and foremost, it's not working. It's 3 games in, guys. 3 games in, and we're playing exceptionally crap. Crap. You feel me? So that needs to be changed, and assessments need to be made, and he needs to try something different, because I'm never against a manager who tries different combinations. You understand? I've never been against that, but he needs to find a way where he gets a balanced team. This team is not working out for us. I'm sorry. It's just not working out. Somehow we need to find a team that's aggressive going forward and okay in defense. We need to find like a balance. And this manager is brought in here to find that balance. And we need to find it. Like there's no time, guys. There's no time. We're falling behind in the top 4. We're in deep trouble. We're in deep trouble right now. People do not understand the situation that we're in as a football club. We've got a new manager, bounce and whatnot. We need to be winning games. Ralph Ragnick, I hope you're hearing this. You need to do something, my guy. And I'm hoping that you find the formula that we know, because as a fan, I know which team I have to pick for Manchester United. That's the sad reality. I'm not in the power of doing that, but I'm hoping that Ralph Ragnick does that. I'm hoping that his coaching team find that reason. But we need to find a balanced squad that knows how to attack efficiently and defend efficiently. Is what it is. And yeah, man, poor result. Poor result. And it's not helping with our top 4 chances, because Arsenal are running away. A lot of teams are running away. This team just looks disjointed, and I'm just not happy at the moment. I'm pissed off. And yeah, man, like, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Poor result from Manchester United. Ralph Ragnick needs to get his stuff in place. I'm hoping for a different starting lineup. You cannot be filled in the same team 3 times and getting a wrong result and try and fill the same team in the 4th time. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't make me be against you, because I'm going to end up being against the manager as well, because people will say, oh, but why are you against the manager? Oh, I'm against the manager because he's picking the exact same team as the previous manager. So how the hell can I not be against that same manager? You get what I'm saying? It's very hard to back someone who does exactly what the previous manager was doing. So it is what it is, Ralph Ragnick. It's your time, my guy. It's your time. And you need to sort this out ASAP. And yeah, man, peace out, guys. I hope you understood that there was a passionate rant. That was very passionate and very personal, because I didn't want to scream so much, but I wanted to put it out there so people understand where my position is. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, peace out.
Have you ever lost your mind? Have you ever lost your mind?